Epstein survivors call for full release of files in video. Survivors of late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein have appeared in an advert calling for the release of more files related to him. In the 40-second video from the World Without Exploitation group, released in the US on Super Bowl Sunday, survivors held up photographs of their younger selves and said, "We all deserve the truth." The US Department of Justice (DOJ) was required by law to make all the files public in December last year. However, only some have been released, many with redactions. The DOJ said files not published were either unrelated, duplicates, or had been withheld under deliberative process or attorney-client privilege, or because they depicted violence. Deliberative process privilege allows U.S. government agencies to withhold documents which reflect decision-making processes, while attorney-client privilege is intended to protect the confidentiality of communications between lawyers and clients. Deputy U.S. Attorney General Todd Blanche said last month that the most recent release of material, on January 30th, marks the end of a very comprehensive document identification and review process. Blanche also said there was a built-in assumption that somehow there's this hidden tranche of information of men that we know about that we're covering up or that we're choosing not to prosecute, before adding that is not the case. Sunday's advert featuring the survivors began with a text slate on screen that said on November 19, 2025, the Epstein Files Transparency Act was signed into law. It continued with a statement that said 3 million files still have not been released. The survivors appeared with black redaction marks over their mouths, addressed the camera directly, and each said, "We're standing together." The advert concluded with a call for people to stand with us and tell Attorney General Pam Bondi it's time for the truth. While the video was released on the day of the Super Bowl, it was not aired on television during the match, which traditionally has the largest television audience in the US. The group told the Reuters news agency it could not afford to air a commercial during the game, noting that a 30-second Super Bowl subscribed to Neuron News and turn on notifications to stay updated with world developments instantly.